now we are going to jump into our movie review. Without a doubt, the most talked about movie of the year so far.
Oh yeah.
I have not seen a movie go this viral since probably like No Way Home, or like Avengers Endgame movies like that. You're getting all the theater reactions. And that is a Minecraft movie, the new movie about Minecraft starring Jack Black, Jason Momoa, and a couple other people. You got Jennifer Coolidge in it in a super small role, but it's really Jack Black and Jason Momoa's movie. Um, and yeah, it is based off the when it was first announced. We all knew it was just going to be outrageous. It was going to be so stupid. And then we get the first couple trailers, we're like, oh my God, this like could potentially be the worst movie ever made or the stupidest. Um, but obviously, it's a kids movie. We know it's a kids movie, and you have to go into it with that mindset. Um, and I gotta say, me and you saw this movie together. It is one of the stupidest movies I've ever seen, but I had a great time with it. I think I had a great time with it. We had a pretty fun theater experience. Theater experience. A bunch of the kids were yelling and everything. Not quite as ridiculous. I saw that in the background. Not quite as ridiculous as some of the ones I've seen on Twitter. I'm sure you've seen some of the theater reactions on Twitter of people like throwing popcorn in there and kids just getting up and cheering at certain quotes and stuff. But man, it is going super ultra viral, and I love it. I love it for Jack Black and Jason Momoa. I love it for like just movies in general and the box office. Um, this movie's crushing. It crushed expectations. They expected it to make 150 mil. It made over 300 mil. It literally over doubled their projections, which is just massive W.
Yeah.
Whether a movie is good or bad, whatever, if it makes a shitload of money, that makes me happy because that
Yep.
means people are going to the movies.
Yep.
People are bringing their kids, people are bringing their families to the movies. Um, and when movies like this succeed, we're going to get more movies like this, which I would definitely be down for, another Minecraft movie or movies like this, especially like video game movies.
Hmm.
Um, Video game content, and we're going to talk about it here in a little bit when we do a draft, has really blown up over the last couple of years, and I think that's because of like the success of streaming and Fortnite, and like Ninja and Tim the Tatman, like all these streamers have just made like video games cool again. And I think even like movie studios and stuff are starting to like realize that, so they're starting to do a lot more of these adaptations. Some are definitely not good, but
Yeah.
some are great,
Hmm.
um, as we'll talk about later. But yeah, so obviously Minecraft is very much a kid's game. We've been playing it since we were literally like 10. Um, and then we even played it the other night just for fun for a little bit. But um, yeah, just absolutely ridiculous movie. So stupid. So dumb, but a great time. And I know you kind of felt the same way as well.
I told Cole if this movie does not make $1 billion, I would be absolutely shocked. This movie, especially now with making over 300 million in 3 freaking days,
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to make 1 billion, and rightfully so, man. I mean, you have the best-selling video game of all time at your fingertips. You could have done anything with it. Is this the one that I thought they were gonna go, like the route they were gonna go? No, I thought they were gonna do some animated thing, which I would have probably liked better overall. But this movie wasn't trying to win Oscars. This movie was trying to make money and cater to children. If you go into this movie thinking it's going to be an amazing time, like an amazing, well-made movie, then why are you thinking that? This movie is made and catered towards a younger audience, and they are eating it up. And that's
Hmm.
exactly what they thought it was going to do. $300 million in 3 days, we don't see that very often. This
You don't
movie
see
will
that
make a
like
billion
even with
dollars.
superhero movies like MCU stuff nowadays.
Yes.
Like,
No.
you don't get that a lot.
No, and this is catered towards an audience like they play Minecraft all the time. When you think about the two games that probably a large amount of middle school and younger kids play, it's Minecraft and it's Fortnite. Minecraft knew what they've already made so much money off the game. Let's make a movie. Let's get Jack Black to do it, who's one of the most likable actors in Hollywood. Let's get Jason Momoa and let's get a couple other people. Let's make a kick-ass movie. Kids, this might be their first theater experience for the most part. Like
Mhm.
I can only imagine like some of the people that we saw in our theater, that's their first time at a movie theater. They were young, they were like with their parents. They're buying the Minecraft boxes. They probably bought the Minecraft meal at McDonald's. They did all that. Minecraft, you are a genius. You are a genius for doing this. Thank you for doing this because that means people are going to go out. They're going to realize how cool the movie theater is, and they're going to go see more movies. They're going to
Yep.
do that. That's just the way this works. Really needed a movie like this.
Yeah.
Super Mario Bros. Was kind of the last movie to do it. They succeeded. They made over $1 billion. Now let's go to Minecraft, which they're going to succeed. They're probably going to make $1 billion. If this movie stays in theaters, like it should, this will make $1 billion.
Oh, it will.
This movie is fun as hell, dude. I do not care. References galore, funny comments galore. We laughed out loud probably 10 times, could not catch our
More
breath.
than that, dude.
Um,
It was
is the movie good? Not really. Not really. I will say, and me and you already talked about it, the animation is kind of impressive. Um,
the visual effects are like surprisingly look awesome.
yes,
I
yes.
was nervous. I was
Yes,
nervous.
very nervous. I will say this too, like I thought that they were gonna look very awkward against the animation. They looked like they were right in the middle of it. Like it
Yeah, it
did
didn't
not
look
look
as bad.
awkward.
I think they did like some different renderings after the
Yeah.
trailer came out. It definitely looked a lot better than the trailers did.
Yes, they look like they were actually in the world and everything. This story is just as basic could get. It's not anything special. The acting is okay apart from the bromance between Jason Momoa and Jack Black. They look like they had the absolute time of their lives. They look like like you said, they might not even had a script going in. They said just say some stuff and just go with it. Just, go off the dome with it. This movie, if you have a like kid, like if you have a child or you know your kid plays Minecraft or maybe your nephew or niece or anything like that, like go take them to see this movie. They're going to get a kick out of it.
And you'll probably
The
get a kick out of it too.
Yeah, like I have two nephews and niece, or I have a nephew and a niece, and the nephew plays Minecraft. And I would be shocked if he doesn't go see this movie next week. I've already texted my uncle about it, saying like he would love this movie. You maybe need to just go take him to it. And it doesn't require like a crazy attention span. Doesn't do that. Like it's just it's a I want to say this. It's a well-made movie for what your audience is. It's perfect. They
Yep.
did such a good job. There's people quoting and yelling out, "I am Steve."
And
You
Chicken Jockey.
Chicken Jockey, Flint and Steel. We have people singing the Lava Chicken jingle. I mean, dude, this movie just said we are going to go all in on our audience. And they
Yeah.
did. They did that so well.
Yeah, man, dude. It's I love how viral it's getting. It just makes me happy.
Yes.
And I also love you kind of brought it up. I wanted to bring up as well. It looks like Jack Black and Jason Momoa are having the absolute most fun time of their entire lives. And I genuinely feel like they probably did. You could just tell.
Yeah.
You could just tell how much fun. Jack Black's always having fun.
Yeah.
But I think in this movie even more so than some of his other stuff. Um, dude, he stole a show. Like dude, oh, he was just so good. Him and Momoa were having so much fun. It's good to see Momoa playing goofy characters kind of after we got him in a lot of Aquaman stuff. We kind of first saw him being a little goofy in Fast X,
Yeah.
and then um, what else was it? He was in something else where he played kind of a funny character, but um, he kills it here. There are some insane one-liners, like you said. It's great for kids. It's even good for like people our age, and I think even some parents can enjoy it as well because it's just so silly. The animation looks great. It really does. It was way better than I anticipated, and I would love to see more movies in this world with this animation style because. I said as we were walking out of the theater, Minecraft, you can do anything in the world. You can make any kind of movie in the world set in Minecraft because of the kind of game that it is. Like it's a cheat code for movies at this
Yeah.
point. If they keep
You could
that
do
same animation style, the amount of stories that they could
Yeah.
tell,
I
it's
mean,
just
dude, we
absurd.
we didn't get any of like the big players in the Minecraft world. We didn't get the Ender Dragon. We didn't get the Guardians. We didn't get the Warden. We didn't get any of that stuff. And the movie was still like a movie. It felt like full of substance. Um, yeah, no, I'm with you, dude. Like the stories that you could tell in a world like this. I was kind of shocked when we found out it was a movie and not a show. That seems like this kind of like game could be an unreal show. Just like every episode being something different, trying to accomplish something. But Jack Black absolutely sells it. So I think Jason Momoa is right there with him. The other three, the main characters in the movie, I know it's Don, uh, Henry, and I don't even remember the sister's name. I'm gonna be honest, because they're kind of forgettable because you realize how likable Jack Black is as Steve and Jason Momoa is as the garbage man. And Jennifer Coolidge's character as the principal and the villager. No, dude, it's very very, very obvious who they were trying to make this movie for. If you go in saying that you hate the movie and you're an adult and this is not what Minecraft is about, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. The movie's not made for anyone over 15 years old. So if you're
Yeah,
going in there being like, this is, I saw like 5 tweets today. Like, this movie sucks. Like, this is not what Minecraft is about. What is this joke? And I'm like, well, the movie wasn't intended to be made for you at all.
yeah,
So and then some person said probably the best tweet I've seen like all weekend. It was like this movie was so outrageous, so outrageously stupid, had everyone quoting one-liners and made me laugh a total of 5 times. It's a 10 out of 10 movie for me. And I was like, that's because you're an adult and you realize who the movie's made for. Just
yeah.
go have a good time. Just go have a good time. You're gonna laugh. If you don't laugh, then you already went into the movie hating it.
Yep. And I saw the director say like, "Why'd you call it a Minecraft movie?" And he was like, "Because." He said, I just want this to be a story in the game of Minecraft. He said,
Yeah,
there are so many different stories in Minecraft. You can't just settle on like one, one main story. Obviously, the game has its like, you fight the Ender Dragon. That's like the main story. But the idea is that Minecraft can just be anything. So this is just a Minecraft movie. Now we can get another Minecraft movie and another Minecraft movie and another. It doesn't have to be like Minecraft 1, 2, 3. They can all be
exactly.
different, which I love.
Exactly.
So yeah, so we can kind of jump into our ratings. I definitely struggled with deciding where to rank this. And as like I've said in past ratings, I definitely factor in like enjoyment more so than I do like quality of the movie. Um, just is what it is. Like I obviously like we're nitpicky on like, and we enjoy like super good, artsy movies like The Brutalist or movies like Anora, things like that. But what movie am I gonna have the most fun in, and am I gonna rewatch 100%? Um, this is a movie that I will definitely rewatch at some point, and I had a great time in. I recognize it is a kids movie. It is definitely very stupid. It is what it is. This movie can't. I don't think it can really be rated much higher than what I'm about to rate it. So I gave it 3.5 stars on Letterboxd and settled at a 7.3. Um, that's at number 8 on the year. I've seen 21, which I mean I think is completely fair. It is way better than like critics were saying from out the jump, saying it was like some people were giving it like a 1 or 2 out of 10 stars. No, no. This is obviously a little kid is going to think this movie's a 10 out of 10,
Yeah.
and they should. And if I was in when you try to get into that mindset of a little kid, yes, this would probably be my favorite movie of the year, you know, 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, for me as a 25-year-old man, we had a great, great time with it. 7.3 is still a great score. I got it above like a couple pretty good movies this year. Like I have it above Hard Eyes, above Black Bag, Working Man, Death of Unicorn. So,
Yeah.
really, really, really solid. I'm curious as to what you ranked it. I had not talked to you about it at all.
Yeah. So I could not bring myself to give this movie a 3.5 stars on Letterboxd. I tried. I tried. I did enjoy it. And there were times where I like laughed, but like there were other parts of the movie where I was just like, okay, like I don't care. However, way better than a lot of critics were giving this movie. Like you said, 1, 2 stars. It is not a 1, 2 star movie. I don't know where anybody got that far. I still gave it a 3 stars on Letterboxd. Like that's still I feel like pretty fair. I don't think it's like anywhere like near a 1 or 2 stars. Does this movie suck? Absolutely not. 3 stars is still pretty damn good the last time I checked. I actually also have this ranked above Death of a Unicorn. Um, now I thought about just giving it 3.5 stars to do a 6.5 because like I thought a 6.5 was like almost a perfect score for it. Um, and I kind of thinking about it now, I probably should just go ahead and do that. But yeah, you know what? F it. We're gonna give it 3.5 stars. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. I think that is a fair score. I think the animation and the bromance and the jokes like give it that score. Again, there's some parts that it doesn't like they're not really made to be good parts of the story. They were just kind of filler parts, but it made me laugh enough. I had enough fun in it, and I enjoyed the animation enough to give it 3.5 stars to give it a 6.5. That's what I'm going with. I think that's a perfect
Yeah.
score.
Well, I'm glad you jumped up there a little bit to make it a 3.5. I definitely think the biggest cons for this movie for me, I mean nothing really against them, but I just don't think anybody outside of Momoa and Jack Black or Coolidge were that memorable. The two
No.
kids, I just don't think they're really that memorable. And Danielle Brooks is the girl that played Dawn. She's in Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't think either of them three were particularly like I didn't care about them. I
No.
cared about Jack Black and Momoa.
Yeah.
So I think that definitely brought it down a little bit for me. But other than that, dude, so much fun. We laughed our tails off. That's the hardest me and you have laughed in a movie together in a while. Like
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
dying. So that goes a lot goes a long way. I think both of our scores are fair. This movie kind of lives around a 3.5 star when you really break it down. But so much fun. I will say this is the most fun theater experience I've had of the year. Definitely would be number one for sure. So, um, yeah, that is a Minecraft movie. Everybody,
And
go
the
check it out.
title drop, I give it like a 7 out of 10 because I
Oh
laughed.
yeah, yeah. It's
We need to
Minecraft
mine
title
and
drop.
craft. Let's Minecraft.
It's
I was
Minecraft
like, you know
bar.
what? That was kind of funny. That was kind of
Bars.
funny.
But yeah, no, dude, the most talked about movie of this year, and I think it will probably by the end of the year probably still be like one of the top three highest grossing movies this year, if not the
Oh
most.
yeah,
Um, a Minecraft movie. Go check it out. Bring your kids if you have them. Go without if you don't have kids. Go see it. It's funny. You'll definitely
absolutely.
get a couple laughs. Um,
And your theater experience will be fun.
I cannot recommend this more. I literally think everybody will get some giggles out of this.
Yep.
Super fun movie. Go check it out for sure.
Yep.